Well, here's my clothes from yesterday, soaking overnight. We'll get some hot water going today and I'll wash up my clothes. So, here's the new workstation. Got it all set up. We're actually online for the first time in almost a month. I mean, I could live without the internet, but we can't find resources without the internet, especially with everything shut down. Government offices, it's about everything. So I did a frame here with some, I had an old 2x6 and it cut up. Framework, so I've got the framework there. And this is just a wind wall so that the wind, because the wind comes from that direction all the time. Strong winds. The last real strong wind toward Bradshaw way up there, you can see. So I've got to get some logs, some thin deadfall. I just run it up the side, or if I find some used plywood, because I can't afford to buy anything, you know. But there we go. I managed to get my system up and running. Got my computer outside, got the monitor. The wife's going to set hers up. And we can go to town and on the internet and see what we can find. Like I said before, we didn't order Netflix or anything unnecessary. We just ordered the high-speed, fastest package you can get with XplorNet. And I was actually surprised last night. It blew away. Fiber optic 300 from TELUS. It's just unbelievably fast. It's like bang, bang, bang. We had fiber optic from TELUS in Hope for almost 9 months, and it was like having a, I don't know, standard internet. There was nothing. You sit there and wait for page to load a lot of times, especially during the evenings and heavy traffic on the servers and blah blah blah. Last night it was like Facebook, everything just opened real quick. So I'm really happy with that dish over there. It served its purpose. And another good thing is we found out that our original generator, I checked out the settings on it, and I fixed the high idle for the correct power, and we were able to run all of our lights and the computer, and of course the boxes for the Wi-Fi and the modem for the satellite dish. And this little puppy here, a full tank, it'll idle for it'll run for about 12 hours, between 10 to 12 hours depending on. But and that's a joy, because to fill that little thing would be about $5 to $7, no, about $7 I'd say. And so you know, so last night for 3 hours we were on, what's that, what's that work out to? About $2 for 3 hours of internet. And the package we got was really good. It's a 3-month special right now, $59 a month for 100 gigabytes data, and right now they're doing free overage. So for now, during the virus, if you go over, as long as you can pay your regular bill or whatever you signed up for, they won't charge you for the over usage. You know, I'm sure there's a limitation. They would say, well, anyways. And there's our beast. Now this one, as you remember, we picked it up brand new about 3 weeks ago. But this one here is 12 hours when it's full, but it takes about $15, 16. It takes half a 5-gallon can of gas, so it's twice the cost to run. But this thing is so handy. I've used it for the chop saw, I've used it for the drill, I've used it for everything. It's just a beautiful little puppy from Champion. Not an overly sized one, but it's got all the plugins for the got the RV plug-in. Notice how, because I've got the little one set up there and I don't have an extension for it, but I wanted to keep the little one away from the trailer a bit so we didn't have to listen to the heavy droning. But I had an old RV plug that converts to the house plug, whatever you call it. So anyways, this little puppy is just a joy to have too. It's good for an emergency, good for running tools, blah, 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 blah. So maybe this week, if I can get time, I'll be running out backwards and get a bunch of deadfall, or not deadfall, dead trees. They'll be dry, and the reason for that is I don't like cutting down live trees. It's just against nature, really. You know, I'm very nature conscious, so I'm gonna make the walls and the roof for the outhouse out of logs. I've built a lot of log places with my father when I was growing up in the trap line, so it's going to take a bit of work, but what have I got to lose? And the cost to do it will probably be about $5 in gas in the chainsaw. Yeah, let's say about $10 in gas in the chainsaw. Run it for a few hours. Notch them. I'm going to notch it out with the chainsaw. Not going to peel them. Got to get this up and done. And put the outhouse down there. Could we have a better spot? Well, I'd like to be near a lake or somewhere where there's some wildlife. There's deer around, but they're way back 40. Anyways, so it's Monday the 23rd. We're going online today to apply for EI. We'll see how long that takes. I know there was over 500,000 apps as of last week. 500,000 applications for EI in Canada. Incredible. All I can say to you out there is stay safe. Stay away from concentrated areas. Stay away. Like, we were going to go to Kamloops this on Wednesday and try to save some money on cost of some groceries, but it's just too risky. And not to mention the cost is quite a bit to go there and back. So I'm a bit groggy today. I didn't quite get enough sleep. I was just restless. Cloudy day today, but it was warm last night. About 5 degrees, I'd say, this morning. Not cold, not freezing. Yeah, the biggest thing that people need is funds. You know, like us, we need funds. You know, like I said in other videos, if it was back in the 70s and there was terms of wildlife, I'd give a damn less. As long as I could get the bullets for the rifle, I could go get the food, but we can't do that. So hopefully this week we'll get the funds we need to get some more groceries. We're running out. The deep freezer's down to a quarter. Good enough for about another week or so. What we're doing is recooking or reheating foods. Like, we had steamed chicken, because we don't have an oven. But we had steamed chicken, boiled chicken with veggies. And then last night we took the broth from the night before. It was jelly, just scraped the fat off it, like my mom used to. And reboiled that, and we boiled up some noodles, strained them, then put them in that nice boiling broth. And I had a wonderful chicken noodle soup without well, I had a little bit of chicken in it from the night before, but it was just an awesome flavored chicken noodle soup. And we had some dry stale dippy breads. It was the way to go. Morning, Mama.
Good morning.
Wave to all the hi people. Hi, people.
Hello.
Hello. She's not very hello first thing in the morning. She's got her snow parka on. Anyways, we'll see you in the next vid, and with an update probably tomorrow, unless something exciting happens today. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.